boom, 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 boom.
All right, should be live. All right, good night, everyone, and it's November 15th, and welcome to episode 11 of the Out of Bounds Sportscast. I am Dre, along with Chuck, Darion, and Nelson, who might be joining us later. We have an exciting show for everyone tonight, so let's get right into it. So I want to start this topic and take this chance to apologize to absolutely no one. The double champ does what the fuck he wants. So with that statement, we're gonna jump into the UFC fight, UFC 205. What was your guys' thoughts, overall thoughts about that matchup, that fight? We can start with Chuck. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, it kind of went the way I thought it was gonna go. Eddie Alvarez, he fought in Strike Force. He's been around for a while. And he's actually a really good fighter. He destroyed Dos Anjos, who was actually supposed to fight Conor before he got hurt. So everybody's trying to hype up this fight, but Conor he's just one of those guys, man. He's like the male version of Ronda Rousey. He's finishing like all these top guys, and he's been doing it for a while now. I think he's like 9-1 in the UFC, and he just got outclassed. Eddie, I think Conor, he gets people into wanting to box with him, and a lot of these guys are not boxers like Conor is, and even after the fight, Eddie was like, "Man, I should have took him to the ground. I should have." Well, you didn't. You tried to stand up and you got knocked down like 3 times. And you was just getting beat up the whole fight, basically. And Conor was out there just messing with him, getting in his head. And you could tell, like, the fight was actually really over in the first round. It was only just a matter of time that he was going to finish him. But, like, Conor's the real deal, man. I think he definitely gonna take some time off, but when he does come back, I don't think that's a good idea. I know he won't talk about I want a piece of the UFC and all that, this and that, but you take too much time off in this sport, man, you kind of like lose your mojo. That it's kind of like a team that's hot before the bye. They take the bye, you know what I'm saying, and then they kind of lose it. Kind of what the Vikings did actually, and it's not a good look. I think he should take 6 months off or something like that, but like a year off. That's just not a good look, man. He had a great year this year. Conor is the face of the UFC. Being that John Jones won't be back to next June, and Ronda is pretty much on her way out after she loses next month, and so this pretty much the UFC is kind of like it's all on him. It's all on him. I just, like I said, I'm a big fan of Conor. I think he backs up his talk. I think that's what's good about him. He goes out there, he says what he's gonna do, and he does it. And not too many people can really get that done. So a lot of guys talk, but they can't back it up. So I think overall the whole card was actually really good, though. A lot of finishes. It was I think 3 title fights on there.
Yeah.
So it was a good fight. I mean, it was a good fight.
Yeah. What was your thoughts about Woodley Thompson majority draw?
That was crap, man. They tried to screw my boy Woodley, man. Woodley won that fight. It wasn't no damn draw. I don't know what the hell they was looking at. Woodley had the knockdown. Yeah, Thompson, he had a couple of moments where he was landing punches, but Woodley pretty much dominated the fight, and I don't know what they was watching in that fight. I was actually shocked. Because I remember when I think Michael Buffer or Bruce Buffer, I forgot which one it is. He gets the car, walks out, and it comes back in. I'm like, bro, they about to screw Willie. I swear to God, I thought he was about to get screwed, man. But I don't know. That's why you can't really leave it to the judges, though. Dana White's been saying that for a long time, man. Don't leave it to these guys because they see things differently than we see it for some reason, because I don't know what they be looking at, man. But I think Woodley won the fight pretty easily, in my opinion. I think he won 3 rounds to 2, and but they almost screwed him, man. It's crazy.
I mean, but they did give it to him, right? And then they
It was when 2 judges called it the draw, then 1 gave it to Woodley. So yeah, so I mean, but I'm like that. I'm like, what are you watching? How is that a draw? But Dana White said they are gonna rematch that fight. I mean, because it was fight of the night. It was
Yeah.
a really good fight, though. Really good
It was
fight.
a good fight. I mean, I think Tyron Woodley won too. Hell of a fight. That dude's a beast, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think yeah, man, I do want to see a Conor Tyron fight, but you know what I'm saying? Because
I don't.
everybody's on the Conor McGregor train, so I feel like I want to see that fight. I want to see Conor get his ass whooped.
Mhm.
But you know, the Conor fight was cool too, but Conor dominated that boy Eddie Alvarez. It was a complete dominant fight, domination from start to finish. You know, it only lasted 2 rounds, but
Yeah.
it was definitely a good fight. The Chris Weidman fight, thank God, bro. I do not like Chris Weidman and
Me either.
Romero put it on his ass, bro. That
Yeah.
knee to that flying knee, bro. That gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? And I like what I saw from that fight there.
I always said Chris Weidman was overrated, bro. He's so
He's so
over fucking
overrated,
rated.
man.
Got
He's so
two
overrated.
fucking lucky fucking
Lucky
wins
man.
over Silver, bro. Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's so fucking
So
lucky,
lucky,
dude.
so fluke, bro. On some fluke shit, but hey, it's okay. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
you
He
got
got the dub.
exposed.
He got to
Good.
become a champion, and then he
Yeah.
lost the belt. Misha Tate, man, that was kind of it was kind of surprising that she retired right then and there. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was damn near justified to retire after getting your ass whipped like that. Like she literally lost that fight and had no hope of winning that fight. She was
None.
getting
Yeah.
dominated.
It
And
was
I
sad.
I don't even know who Raquel Pennington is, but
I
she
do.
put it on her. You
I
know what
know
I'm saying?
she was
And
on the
she put it
Ultimate
on her.
Fighter, and she's under Ronda Rousey. She got like Ronda got like her own little crew, and
Yeah.
yeah, she's nice though. Don't get it twisted, but she shouldn't have
Yeah.
won that fight, bro. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah, the rest of the fights, man, I wasn't too really entertained. The Tim Boyish fight, that was okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, that's it.
That's it. All right. You guys had an interested topic behind the scenes. It was Floyd Mayweather and versus Conor. Um, you guys go ahead, explain y'all thoughts. Y'all know y'all on two different sides of that, so it was pretty entertaining. So let's share that.
Man, look,
Go ahead.
I'll go, man. I mean, I'm gonna call it how it is, and Floyd is an excellent boxer. I give him that. The proof is in the pudding. 49-0, but Conor McGregor, he's a different cat, man. And when people say these guys can't box, they don't train boxing, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
In MMA, you get good at one thing and then you try to be okay at everything else. Conor is a striker, man, and he is a boxer. You could tell by the way he fights he's throwing precise punches. He's not throwing haymakers. You know what I'm saying? His left hand, his jab is nice, and all his punches are fast and they coming. I know Floyd is the best defensive fighter ever. I get it. I understand that. But I just don't feel like Conor will let him get away.
Mm-hmm.
Because Floyd likes to curl up on the ropes and all that stuff, and I think Conor, knowing how to coming from a different sport, knowing how to strike, and how to hit people in certain spots, I think he'll hurt Floyd. Actually, I don't really think Floyd would want to fight him, especially he's almost 40. It's not even a fair fight. In my opinion, I don't think it's a fair fight. But to say these guys can't box is insane. Go look up Nick and Nate Diaz, bro. These guys are like legit boxers. They're not like some guys is I'm gonna go train boxing for like once. They could go compete in boxing if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
They just keep getting busted for weed and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of messing up their reputation or whatever. But go look them up. They're triathlon athletes. Like these guys are just not, brain dead. Like, cause people think MMA is like, oh well, they're not really good at anything. They know a lot of different disciplines, but they can't master one. Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz are both excellent boxers and jiu-jitsu artists. Both top-notch guys. Go if you even watch their fights, they show you they box. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really understand why people are saying that Conor can't box. Conor is not, taking people down, choking them out, man. He's standing in every freaking fight, boxing. Yeah, he throw kicks out every now and then, but he is knocking dudes out with his hands. And it's like precision, KOs, going to the ground. Dudes is falling to the ground. All his fights, man. Chad Mendez, Eddie Alvarez, Aldo. Like, it's just the same thing over and over and over again. These dudes are getting beat up. He knocked down Nate Diaz 3 times in the second fight, man. Like, it was nothing. And I don't think Floyd could take that punch. I just don't. Will he avoid a lot of Conor's punches? Yeah. But when he gonna get caught, bro, that's gonna hurt. that is facts. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I would definitely take Conor at this age versus that 40-year-old Floyd Mayweather. That's just not a good fight, in my opinion.
I don't know. Darren, what's your thoughts? What's your rebuttal?
Chuck is absolutely crazy. Listen, when you talking about somebody training, they train so hard. No matter how many times an arena football player trains so hard, he's not going to be as good as the people in the NFL that do it, okay?
That's not true.
This is absolutely true. Name me a arena football league player besides. How about this? Name me an arena football league player right now that you could think of besides.
I don't know anybody in the arena league, bro.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There is nobody that you can say, okay, they train so hard so they can become the best at another sport. Or if LeBron James, because he's such an athlete, this and that, he can go play tight end right now for the Browns or some shit like that. No matter how many times you think.
No, you're wrong. You're comparing apples to oranges. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. Basketball is not a part of football. Boxing is a part of MMA. It's a big difference. You can't. In a way. You can't. No, what you mean in a way?
It's just like saying, running with a ball is the same thing as them running with a ball. It's the same thing.
What? That doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't. What are you talking about, man? You're not even making any sense. All right, let's talk about it, man.
Let's go on my thing. I'll let you talk.
All right, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
All right. So when you think of a Conor McGregor fight, Conor, yes, he boxes. But what I'm trying to say is when you're facing a sort of talent like a Floyd on that type of pedestal, you cannot fight somebody that does this shit. This is all they do. They don't have no other, ways of trying to get people to the ground. Even though, and you want to say, he's fighting all these people. Some of these guys are not boxers. Okay. The first time he ran up against Nate Diaz, which you say he's a quote unquote boxer or whatever, he got his ass whooped. Okay,
he didn't get his ass whooped.
He got his ass whooped in that fight. To me, he got his ass whooped in that fight. There's nothing that nobody can say to tell me that man ain't get his ass whooped in that fight. Hey, his face was all fucked up. Okay, he was fucked up in that fight. He was bloody. He was almost knocked out. He was so tired. So you're telling me that he's going to be running around the ring with Floyd in a 13-round fight or however long fight, and he can't even last 2-3 minutes in a 3-round fight?
Yo, y'all can hear me?
We can hear you, Tech. Yo, let's bring in Tech. He want to add his thoughts into the subject.
And let's be clear with it, because you frankly are. I think you're misinformed of how good Floyd Mayweather is. As far as
I'm nowhere near misinformed.
But Darion, whatchamacallit, dude with the pretty eyes hit Floyd once and his fucking knees crumbled. He is not built to he's not built to take a headshot. Floyd, the best for one, Floyd length cannot touch this man. Beyond that, Floyd whole fight is off the jab and counter. This dude would take Floyd jab all day long and get close to him.
Man.
Hold on. But the thing is, You're not even talking about, okay, Floyd got endurance no matter what age he is. Floyd can run 5K all day. But Roger Mayweather is on his damn near deathbed. Who's training Floyd these days?
I'm just saying, man. You underestimate Conor, bro.
All I'm saying is, with a Conor McGregor style of fighting, he is a brawler, right? We seen Floyd.
He's not a brawler, though.
Are they saying it's going to be a pure boxing match with boxing rules?
Yes, boxing, not UFC. Boxing.
Pure boxing with boxing rules.
Pure
only.
boxing. That's it.
But Gregor,
You're talking
boxing.
when you're talking about Floyd face. That's what I'm trying to say. Floyd face a bigger, stronger, younger. With somebody was Floyd gonna get knocked out by Canelo. That's all we heard.
I didn't say that though.
That's all we heard.
No, we did not, man. You know, look, you know who was saying that though? All the Hispanics are saying, let's just keep it real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because every logical, you ain't even gotta be a diehard boxing fan to know Floyd was gonna win that fight. Floyd was the better boxer. Just because you hit hard and all that doesn't mean anything.
But that's
I'm telling you. No, but listen. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. I'm saying Canelo was blinded by the lights. It happens. I'm telling you, when you get in the ring with Floyd and all these top boxers, these dudes get struck by all these people are watching them, man, and they don't fight the same way they fight in other fights. There's facts.
Floyd said it all the time. Floyd said his slogan is, we can all hit the same, but we don't perform under those like the same.
It's facts.
But this is what I'm trying to say is, you're saying that the lights are too big and bright and stuff like that, and all of that. No, this man has fought in 50 fights, bruh. 50 fights. His only loss is to Floyd. So you're saying what you're saying is he's a household name.
Okay, let me tell you something. Right now, what fight was bigger than that Floyd fight in his career? No fight.
Nothing.
My point exactly.
But when you face Floyd, what fight is bigger than anybody in their career?
That's what I'm saying, though.
But but
my thing is Conor is a superstar. He's not gonna be affected by that like these other guys are. That's just what it is.
I get what you're saying, Chuck, because he's in his career, he's at the same level as Floyd.
My point exactly. Canelo was not.
Hold on. But at the same time, you haven't never seen Conor McGregor go past 4 rounds.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say, Chuck. He was gassed. He was gassed in the second round of the fight against.
Bro, that's because he was doing extra shit, bro. That's facts. He was doing extra shit, so he wasn't doing. In the second fight, he went 5 rounds. I'm telling you, he even said I spent too much energy showing off in that first fight, and I got caught. That's exactly. He was fucking Diaz up in that first round, man, and almost finished him.
Pure boxing, bro. He's not going to touch Floyd.
So you think? Hold on, because like I said, I didn't know it was like pure boxing. You think that McGregor is going to be able to go punch for punch, point for point in boxing rules for 12 rounds with Floyd?
Yeah.
I can't agree with that.
I didn't say 12 rounds.
I can't agree with that.
But the thing is, it won't go 12 rounds though.
Whoa!
It won't go 12. It won't go 12. I'm telling you. It won't go 12. I'm being honest, man. I'm being honest, man.
Okay, so Madonna, right? Okay.
Man, Madonna, I'm not worried about none of these guys.
Hold on. Madonna, was that too big of a stage for him? He fought Floyd twice.
Yeah.
What's his excuse?
But he was all over the place, bro. Those fights were actually trash. I wouldn't even count those, man. He didn't know what the hell he was doing in there, man. He was fighting dirty as fuck, bro. That shit was trash. That shit was trash,
and look at what kind of athlete Madonna is now. After the second fight of Floyd, he's a hog. Nigga weigh more than me. Niggas at home. He at home doing podcasts like us. Nigga ain't got no job. He disappeared. That nigga ain't shit.
That's my point, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, I think the light factor is real. It's really real, man. Why do you think Ronda Rousey was beating people before they even got to the octagon because they couldn't handle the spotlight?
Okay,
when you a mega star and you finishing people fast, bro. That's a lot of pressure on the contender, man. Because they're like, damn,
but
I'm about to go in there.
Saying, but hold on. Are you blaming it on niggas making it to the MGM and blaming Floyd for being a star and doubting his talent?
No, I'm not saying that. It actually has nothing to do with Floyd. It's with them being on it. Look, if everybody's white, people hype up Floyd fights, bro, like for 3-4 months in advance because he always announce them like that, bro. Everybody's gonna be at this fight, man. Everybody is gonna be watching. That's a lot of pressure for a person that's never been in that situation.
It has nothing to do with them being frustrated they can't hit the man.
That's exactly what it has to do with. Like
I said, I never said McGregor is gonna tag him 50% of the time. I never said that.
No, I'm talking about other fighters. Them
dudes couldn't hit Floyd, man, because they not boxing the way they've been boxing their whole time. They don't even fight the same.
So the dude who headbutted Floyd with the orange on, he headbutted because of the lights.
He headbutted because he didn't know what else to do.
And then the other nigga who used to be with Jay-Z and them, he hit Floyd in the nuts.
Oh, Zab Judah, bro. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, dudes get out of there. It's kind of like, how can I say it, man? It's like when you, how can I say, when you single, man, you chilling, right? But if you meet like a fine girl or whatever, you switching up, bro. You trying to like fit it. I don't know. It's something like that. You're not the same person. Man. You're not the same person, man. And I'm not saying Floyd he's not gonna hit Floyd like 50%. I never said that.
Like I told you.
But he will finish Floyd though. He'll finish Floyd in 4 or 5 rounds.
I don't
think
not
the same when you're hungry.
This is what I'm saying.
You're not the same when you're hungry.
This is what I'm saying, right? This is what I'm gonna say. Like I was telling you earlier, Conor can't even touch these young boys in boxing.
Man.
Whatsoever.
How do you know that, bro?
Can't trust Canelo.
Triple G, man.
Errol Spence.
Triple G ain't fought nobody, bro. Triple G is,
man, okay. All right,
man. Like I said.
You're talking about pure boxing versus MMA. Okay, there's a reason why. Like I told you, there is a reasoning why McGregor is not a boxer.
Why?
They make less money. They make less money in the UFC.
Football make less money than basketball. And niggas still go to the NFL. What does that mean?
His contract, right? You just said he just signed his contract.
Yeah.
Why did he go to boxing and pursue?
Bro, you know what? Because he can fight twice a year. He's chilling, bro.
You in boxing, you don't gotta fight more than twice a year.
How do you know that? You don't know how much some young niggas fight, man.
Man,
everybody's not Floyd. You're trying to compare everybody to Floyd Mayweather.
No,
you compare everybody to Floyd Mayweather, bro. And them dudes don't make money like that. Them dudes don't make money.
You can look at anybody's record, Chuck. It don't matter about who Floyd. You comparing this to that to Floyd.
Man, them dudes ain't making money like that. McGregor is making $30 million a fight, bro.
Them niggas.
He's making. So is McGregor, bro. In MMA, he's chilling.
Before he got to this point, why didn't he consider?
Because he already has his path in this, man.
I got a question. Does McGregor at his level, does he get to choose and pick his fighters like Floyd does? Does Floyd pick and choose his men?
No, but
it doesn't matter because McGregor's always fighting the top guy, so it doesn't matter about that.
No, they don't get to pick and choose because it's not a self-owned business.
The UFC is an organization. It's different.
But this is the thing. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing.
No, I'm listening.
None of those guys, like you say, Conor McGregor is knocking these guys out. None of them guys, except what Nate Diaz is a pure boxer.
Okay.
And the first time that he fought him, he got his ass cheeks.
He didn't get his ass whooped, bro.
Man, he got whooped in that fight.
He was just gassed.
Man, he got his ass.
But you can watch the fight though.
The man, yes.
All right, man.
They
All
both
right.
were gas. And Connor, guess what? Nate Diaz was eating all of them soft ass punches Connor was giving.
He was eating them? Are you kidding me?
Yes, in that first fight. Yes.
Bruh, no, he was not eating them, bruh. Stop.
Yes.
Nate even said, man, he was getting
eating
hit,
them.
bro. He was getting hit. Connor was just overzealous with his punches. That's all it was.
And then Connor.
And what happened in the second fight? Connor beat his ass.
Got knocked out, and then he got put into a submission.
In the second fight, he beat his ass, and he went up
Second
there with
fight,
it's
he won.
20 pounds, and the nigga went up 20 pounds, bro. And will Floyd ever go up 20 pounds and fight, nigga? Will Floyd ever go up 20 pounds? That's my point exactly. Hey, let me tell you something though. At 155, Connor is destroying everybody, so it doesn't matter. His only loss is to Nate Diaz, that is 20 pounds heavier than him. Think about that.
Floyd never took no L's, man.
Yeah, okay, and he was running from opponents for minutes though.
But no.
Yeah.
Connor's took 3 L's, bro.
He's not even winning UFC, man. That's all that matters.
It don't matter. It don't
That's
matter.
all that matters. He's not even winning UFC, man.
Professionally, he took 3 L's.
And he's in a harder sport to stay undefeated. You're not going to be undefeated in the UFC.
I'm just in the UFC.
He's 9-1, and he has 2 belts. What are you saying?
All I'm saying
he's the only person that's ever done that, ever.
Pure boxing, you don't want them problems. You don't want them problems.
Man,
you don't want the problem.
And what?
Now, Floyd, you acting like Floyd hasn't won in different weight classes.
I'm talking, man, but he's not going up, man. He's not going up and fighting those at 20 pounds heavier than him, man. I'm talking about ever in the UFC. I'm not talking about in boxing. That's common in boxing. UFC, he's the only unanimous champ in 2 divisions ever. And they had great champions in UFC, bro. No, he did not.
He didn't do that?
He never had 2 belts, bro. Don't talk about MMA, bro, because I know that, bro. Don't do that, man. He's never done that. Don't like I said, don't do that. Anderson Silva never won 2 belts at the same time. Never. He's beating people at 205. He's beating people at 205. He's never had no other belt besides the middleweight championship in the UFC. All right. There we go. Next question.
All the us about sports. I'm gonna be out y'all boys.
All right, Jack.
All right, man. All right. Told y'all that was pretty interesting behind the scenes, and you guys did not disappoint. All right, so,
it's all good.
Tell what that Darion is right in the comment section, because this nigga
man. You're fucking right, bro. Don't try to get no hashtags, nigga, to make you feel better. You wrong, bro. You wrong. Floyd is 40 years old, man. Stop. He's 40 years old, man. He's not beating.
He can't even beat the young guys.
Man, we talking about Floyd Mayweather.
If you're talking about Floyd, he can't even beat Floyd. Them guys can't beat Floyd.
We can't beat Floyd?
He can't beat Floyd, bro.
Floyd haven't boxed in 14. Man, Floyd. All right, man.
Floyd went to jail. Right, he ain't boxing this long. Oh, he gonna get his ass.
All right, man.
When Floyd retire, he gonna get his ass.
All right, bro.
Same damn thing every time. Man. And then when Floyd wins, guess what? Man, you know what? He's supposed to beat them guys. Oh, he's a big bad Floyd.
I haven't, like I said, I only picked against Floyd one time since I've been watching him. I never picked against him ever again. So I get it. But he's 40 years old now.
It doesn't matter.
Father Time is undefeated, man. He's old. You know what I'm saying? McGregor will give him that work. He's not gonna beat Conor McGregor at 44 years old. He's not a boxer. You keep telling yourself that. All right.
He's not a boxer.
All right.
He's an MMA fighter. He's not a boxer.
All right, man.
His style is boxing in MMA, but he's not a boxer. He don't want them problems. Whatsoever.
Yeah, they really gotta get this fight popping. They gotta really make this shit happen. I doubt it, bro.
I doubt because Floyd don't want to risk his legacy on that because he know he'll lose. If he was confident, if he was confident, he would have won. They'll make stupid amount. What do you mean? The fight be the biggest fight in fucking U.S. history, bro. No, it'll be better. It'll be bigger than Pacquiao. Old washed up ass.
That shit happening.
What?
Tell Dana White to let that shit happen then.
Man, it's not on Dana White
Yeah, it
like
is
that,
on
bro.
Dana White.
It's a lot more into it, man. It's not just as
All right.
simple as him saying it's okay. Come on,
All
man. You
right.
should know that.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Next question.
He wants to be cut. That's all it is.
All right. So let's
As
move
he
on.
should.
We're gonna leave it on that note. I feel like we'd be here for another hour. We're gonna move over into the NFL and recap our week 10. Before we get our guys' thoughts on week 10, just go over our picks real quick. Darion won last week with 9, followed by Chuck with 8. Then with me with 7, and Nelson he had a bad week. He had 4.
Like always. This is never.
Damn.
This is never.
4?
Yeah, he had 4.
My guy had 4. Hey, Nelson, stop picking games, bro.
Jeez.
That man had 4 picks.
Boy,
That's like as many wins the Jets is gonna have this year, bro. 4.
Right.
You
It
know
seemed
what I'm
like he was trying to lose something. He picked the Jags, the Jets.
saying? Shit.
What other game he lost? Chargers, Green Bay, Pats, Bengals. I mean, but the Jags and the Jets was really big downfalls for him. So did you guys enjoy week 10? What was your thoughts on week 10?
Hell yeah, man. Week 10 was fire, man. Too many good games on. It's funny, like everybody gonna say their favorite game was either the Dallas game or the New Orleans game or whatever. My favorite game was actually the San Diego Charger Miami game. That game was crazy, bro. Like Phillip Rivers, man, I like him, bro, but he kind of imploded at the end of the game, man.
4 picks.
That pick 6, bro. I was like, no. It was like slow motion. Kiko Alonso, man, that was just a bad read for him, man. I'm just like, come on, bro. But Miami, man, that's a great win by them because it looked like the Chargers was gonna run away, and then Phillip Rivers start throwing picks, and then Miami come back, and then Chargers come back and tie it up again, man. And then I'm thinking, all right, cool, they about to go down there and they get the ball back, so they're actually going down to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then he throw the pick 6, and I'm just like, oh my god. Okay, then they get the ball back to try to tie the game, and he throw another pick on the sideline. It was a great game though, man. But overall, I really had fun, man. I think New Orleans had the worst loss this week by far. To lose on a block field goal. A block extra point attempt, and the guy went out of bounds and they didn't reverse it, man. It was pretty brutal, but my Bucks won. I didn't expect it. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here in front.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bears, have been playing decent, not really good, but Jay Cutler turned back into Jay Cutler, and I was happy about that. They made our defense look better than what it really is, and but yeah, like I said, overall, man, it was a good week. Hey, Brock Osweiler, bro, really? 99 yards, man. That's literally like the worst performance of the year by far. 99 yards against the Jags, who can't stop nobody. Man, Texans have buyer's remorse with Brock Osweiler. Man, he might go into I'll say top 10 worst free agent signings in NFL history, man. I really do. I think that's going to be a real bad sighting. And they're winning. That's what's fun. They're winning in spite of Brock. That is they're winning in spite of him. Like, he's not helping them win games.
The cream of the crop.
They're really not. If you look at what's on my I can't even think of his name. Receiver for the Texans, Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
Look at his numbers with Hoyer, who sucks, and look at his numbers with this guy. He doesn't even look down the field when he passes the ball. He's dinking and dunking all game long, man. It's like he's afraid to go long. You got Fuller who can run, Hopkins who can run.
Mm-hmm.
They got a good tight end, and you got Lamar Miller, man. Like, what are you doing? I don't really like people giving this guy excuses. Oh man, he's not. Well, no, you can't. He can't get that, man, because they didn't bring him in for that. And the way he's carrying, tried to carry himself in the offseason like, okay, I'm about to make this happen. It's week 11 now, man. It's no more excuses. You should know the offense. You should know your players. You should be in here doing better than what you're doing. They're 6-3. I think they're 6-3 or something like that.
6-3.
And so I'm like, it's not even making any sense. But they'll be one and done in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure they're going to win the division. It's because all the other teams are. I'm not going to say all the other teams are not good, except for the Jags are terrible. But Tennessee looks really good. I like what they're doing. What they dismantled Green Bay. I mean, they pretty much obliterated them. Aaron Rodgers, bro. I don't know. You on that decline, man. I see it now. Your TD's in garbage time now, man. He's not the same guy. They can't run the ball. I think McCarthy's going to get fired at the end of the year, in my opinion. I think he's going to get fired at the end of the year. They're just not the same team anymore. But even the Giants last night, Eli almost gave it away, like Eli almost do.
Did.
I mean, and so I'm like, I told Darren, like, man, they probably gonna lose this game. And Eli literally almost gave it away. That guy, Eli is so overrated, man.
Jesus
But
Christ, they just got that pick and gave it right back.
it's really bad, man. But yeah, like I said, overall, week 10 was really good, man. I enjoyed myself.
That's what's up. Darren, what was your thoughts of week 10?
Oh man, it started on Thursday for me, man, and after that, man, I had definitely a rest, basically, man. It was peace and sailing after we beat the Browns, but nah, man, I liked a couple of the games, man. Tennessee was a great game to me. I like to see Mariota and the young guys do good. Shout out to my guy, man. My guy is DeMarco Murray, man. As long as he keep on running and toting that ball like he does, he's gonna make me a happy fantasy owner. Another game that I did appreciate watching was that Saints and Broncos game. That game was pretty straight. They had, I guess you could say, I think he stepped out. I think he stepped out of bounds. His foot was on the line. And they just gave it to him, but it was a hell of an ending, though. It was a hell of an ending, and it was something fun. And the whole week was basically had great games on every channel, basically, especially on the Fire Stick. You could just watch those and stuff like that. But it was definitely great showings. Another game that. Versus that was a great game, man. It kind of was like a reverse role where you're like, bro, yeah, it's like, yeah, man, like you run the ball. They have not been stopping LeGarrette Blount from scoring touchdowns. I think LeGarrette already had 3 touchdowns. They haven't stopped them.
Killing.
Just keep running the ball. You know what I'm saying? They ended up trying to throw it.
But you want them to run it 4 times?
Man, run it, bro. Run it. Keep running it.
They ran it once with him. You got stuck.
Run it once. I want you to run it at least 2-3 times.
Well, and they've tried to run it with Brady.
And then try to throw it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that was a stupid play, bro. That was a wasted play.
And then you already seen old boy was not gonna let Grunt come across the field. That's why they had to go outside. Okay, and when he went outside, Grunt pushed that man. Grunt pushed him to the ground. And it was just like, what the hell's going on in this play? But I feel like, that game was, absolutely good. Last night's game was good too. The Giants versus the Bengals, that game was pretty good too. I've been told everybody that the Bengals was trash, and they're showing what I'm saying is complete. But the Giants ended up winning that, and this boy Odell Beckham, bro. Okay, all right,
no problem.
All right. This is why I call him the best receiver in the league, because he could do shit like this. Pac-Man, bro, you getting old, bro, because that shit right there, boy. He tore your ass out the frame, man.
Tore your ass out the frame. Yeah, I heard that in a minute.
Jeez, boy. Jeez, you could not stop that, man. I'm surprised Odell came down with that catch. That was a crazy ass catch.
That was one of the best routes I've ever seen before. I've never seen that. It was clean.
That was sick. That was sick.
It was clean, man.
But yeah, other than that, man, I mean, the Jaguars game was trash as hell. Blake Bortles is trash. I've been saying this. You know, my boy Chuck was on the damn bandwagon for Blake Bortles.
Yeah, he
and I was telling him that Blake Bortles
just for fantasy purposes, bro.
Man, this man is garbage. It's time to start over in Jacksonville already.
Yeah, I believe it too, man.
It's just that time. You see one of these young quarterbacks in there in the draft, go ahead and take him. Julio, man, what happened to Julio? Everybody was talking about he's the best receiver in the league. The man dropped 2 key passes.
Yeah, he did. 2
of them back to back.
Disappointed me.
What the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying? You catch for 300 yards one game, and all of a sudden you're the best receiver. But then you start looking at it week by week, going, this man's not doing much of shit.
True.
All right. That game was crazy. Man, and Cam Newton, would you stop dabbing, please? Okay. Stop dabbing. Cam.
Hey, man, Cam is falling off,
he can't
bro.
catch a break, boy.
Stop dabbing. You guys were up 17 to nothing. 17 to nothing. Okay? Then it went to 17-3, and you had the game won. It was the 4th quarter, and you had the game won. Cam, you threw 2 interceptions after you dabbed. After you scored your touchdown and you dabbed, okay? You started throwing interceptions.
He celebrated.
Okay, stop dabbing. The dabbing is dead, okay? That was 2015. Let's move on from the dab, okay? And that's it. I think that's all I have to say. The Vikings are trash, man. I don't know. Everybody was comparing the Vikings to the 2000 Ravens, and
man, nobody was comparing them, man. Nobody was comparing them, bro. It's too early.
No, they was giving them. They was putting them in the Hall of Fame, dog.
They were already making this thing sound like this was the best defense they have ever seen in their whole entire life. All right, and they showed out that the Vikings aren't that good of a defense like that. Okay, they're a good defense, but they're not like that. Okay,
no,
they're not a 2000 Ravens team. They're not a
great defense.
They're what?
They're a great defense. They have a shitty offense.
But no.
I'm
not saying that they're not a great defense. They're just
great
not
defense.
That. But they're not
bro. But you have to think about it, man. Like
they're not that.
They can't score. They can't protect Bradford for one. They can't run the ball. They can't do anything.
Please, Chuck. Please stop trying to. Please stop trying to compare them to that. All right. I'm not saying that they're not great. I'm not trying to take. They're just not that. Okay.
They ain't great. That. I ain't calling them great
because the Ravens' offense wasn't that great either,
bro.
At all.
But
that is true. But that's a different time.
No, it's not a different type of anything.
Now, if they're great, their defense supposed to win games, and they lost 4 straight.
And their defense didn't win games, bro. I'm telling you, their defense won like the first 2 or 3 games. Nobody could score on them.
Well, then that's not great. 2 or 3 games out of 9 ain't great,
bro. But you need some type of bro. If the offense is going 3 and out every damn drive, man, no defense could sustain that. No defense at all. No defense at all. That was a great defense, and they got ran down, and now they have injuries. They're just not the same no more. You know, it is what it is.
Chuck.
What?
Them are the 2002 Buccaneers, bro.
Huh?
Them are the 2002 Buccaneers.
Who?
Vikings or
Vikings are the 2002 Buccaneers.
You lost your fucking mind, bro.
Okay, they not that. Okay.
I know, man. I was just trying to play devil's advocate.
They're good. They're good.
But it was only a short sample, though. I mean, because that year, even in 2002 with us, we had a really good offense that year. Which was like fucking like a fairy tale in Tampa because offenses don't come down there, you know what I'm saying? So we had a good offense, a good running game, and nobody could score on us. And we was taking shit back to the house.
In Baltimore, we had a good running game. That's about it.
My point, though, the Vikings don't even have that. They don't have a running game. They don't have anything.
But this is what we've been hearing, Chuck, from the past 5 weeks before they went on these 4-game losing streaks. That they don't need AP.
Yeah.
We don't need AP.
That's what they was exactly.
Who was saying that?
They was saying when they
We
named
don't-
5-game winning streak.
Hey, I'll say AP washed anyway, bro. It's over for him, man.
He's still a threat.
Their offensive line is blasted
great.
right now. Their offensive line is blasted right now. Their left and right tackle is hurt. And I think they just lost a guard or a center. They have injuries, bro. I mean, so what you gonna do about that?
Out of anybody in this chat, I understand about injuries. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, you should know about it more than anybody.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm speaking just on their defense. It's nice, but they're just not those. It's not comparable to those great all-time defenses.
But I don't think they have the same resources on offense as, either Tampa or even the Ravens did. I just don't think they have it. So it's kind of hard to.
Shit, who do we have and who do they have? I'm damn sure they have better receivers than ours. I'm damn sure. Matter of fact, they have a better quarterback than us. The Vikings right now.
You can't say that because Trent took y'all to the Super Bowl, man.
Trent played 8 games before he took y'all to
the Super Bowl, though. You can say whatever you want, bro. He took y'all to the bowl.
You can say Trent took us to the Super Bowl, but Ray Lewis and that defense took us to the Super Bowl.
Hey, Trent took y'all to the Super Bowl. Hey, when y'all let Trent go, y'all didn't go back to Flacco came, right? All right, cool. Like I said, Trent took y'all to the Super Bowl, man. Facts.
You know
what I'm saying?
I can't, man.
When y'all had Elvis Gurr back, bro, what y'all do? Nothing. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should build Trent a trophy. I mean, a statue down there, man. Y'all owe him, man. It's facts.
So 8 games.
And he took y'all to the Super Bowl. And he played good in the Super Bowl. So what are you saying? Against the Giants.
Okay, so
against a good Giants, against a good Giants defense.
How many passes did he throw?
I don't know. You tell me. You the Ravens fan.
I want you to let me know how many passes did Trent Dilfer throw in that Super Bowl?
I don't know. You gotta tell me, man.
Or something like that. I think it was 11 or some low shit.
Hey, man.
Boy, you gotta let me know, man. You gotta let me know. I'm not gonna say it.
Nah, he threw for 25 times.
So he threw 25 times.
12 or 25.
How many?
12. 453 yards, 1 touchdown.
Hey, it was good enough, man. Did he turn the ball over?
Yeah, 1 fumble, but it was recovered by the Ravens.
Oh, it was a fumble.
Yeah, fumble.
Okay, well, yeah, y'all recovered. I mean, look, he didn't turn the ball over, and he kept the defense honest. I'm pretty sure Jamal Lewis was there, and so y'all had a balanced attack. I can't even say that with a straight face. That's funny. Balanced attack. Hey, man. Trent took y'all to the bowl, man. All right, go. What you think, Trey? What you think, man?
Oh, all right. Yeah. I definitely enjoyed it. Of course, I enjoyed it.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, that was one hell of a game between the boys and the Steelers. Darion always say they garbage, but the Steelers to me is still the Steelers. I don't care what anybody.
He was eating y'all defense alive, man. Woof, that boy was.
Jesus Christ.
He was just carving y'all up, man. Antonio Brown, man.
Oh my God. I mean, it looked like Le'Veon Bell had a hell of a day from the catches, but we kept him on the wraps, quote unquote. But
yeah.
He didn't have a Le'Veon Bell type of day against us, but damn, just to see Dak come back and do that shit was telling. That shit even had Romo say that, fuck it, I can't get my job back.
He conceded, He conceded. He already knew. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. You know what I'm saying? But,
that shit was a pretty good game. Also, I damn sure like the Hawks and Patriots. That was a great game.
Hey, before you go on, cause my mic was muted, is fucking up. You said the Steelers are still the Steelers, right?
To me, Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure you
I
said
mean-
that because I'm just saying how I don't know how they're still the Steelers because the Steelers used to have a good defense. They don't have a good defense right now.
No, I mean, but they're still a worthy team that if you play them, it's still a challenge.
I can see that their offense
Yeah.
is a real threat.
I mean, that's like, you will base, you would be like, oh, that's a win if you beat them, regardless, how they're looking right now. You'll still say that's a win.
Yeah, I like they tight end too, man. Tight end is nice.
What James Jones?
What's his name? Yeah, he's nice, man. I
Yeah,
like
he
him.
hurdled over one of our defenders or some shit like that.
Yeah, he's nice, man. Yeah, they gotta get some defense though, man. Sheesh.
They do.
Man, they can't stop nobody,
They couldn't even stop. I mean, they were saying, the Steelers even admitted, they said they wasn't trying to let Zeke score on the one that put us in the lead before they did that.
It was just great blocking though. I mean, it's nothing they can really
That's what
do.
happens when you have no talent on the defense.
Yeah. But I'm gonna take it. So.
No,
she should.
for sure.
I definitely would have took it.
Yeah, we took a winning versus them too. It ain't done.
Yeah. I was disappointed in the Falcons. Really disappointed in the Falcons. I had them as contenders, but you always seems like you always get to this point, they just start falling the fuck off, and teams that they're supposed to beat ain't fucking losing to. I mean, they should have beat the Eagles to me. They should have beat them coming in with that high-powered offense, even though they ain't got no defense. But they still should have put up more than 15 points. So Matt Ryan, Julio Jones.
Hey! They were so happy when it was just winning. It was absolutely amazing.
I mean, they won like what, 4 straight, then lost, and then won, then lost.
Yeah, we knew the Falcons are showing that they're the Falcons.
Yeah,
But that was just a hard fought game. Though I'm not gonna really blame them on that, man.
You're right.
It's not like they got blown out or nothing. That was just a hard fought game.
Next? Who they face next?
I don't know. I really don't pay attention to them niggas like that.
Who they face this week?
I'll tell you now. The Falcons are playing. Where are they at? Right here. They're playing. They just beat the Eagles. They're on a bye.
Okay.
The next game after that is Arizona.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna beat the shit out of Arizona. Arizona is so sorry, bro.
All right.
Atlanta probably lose that fucking game. The way they going.
And then the Chiefs. I love it.
I love it. To see the Packers fucking self-destruct, it's just Aaron Rodgers just don't look the same.
It's crazy. It don't even seem right, man.
He don't even look like he want to play anymore.
Yep.
That's the way. That's the type of vibe I'm getting. He look like he don't even want to play. He's just like, he look all frustrated, like after every drop or pass.
Be frustrated the way his defense is playing. Jeez.
I mean, his receivers are dropping passes.
But yeah, that too. But God, the way his defense, the Packers have no defense, bro.
They have a lot of injuries too, though.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
have a lot of injuries, man.
That's
So
true too. I
I
give
mean,
him
but
that.
Aaron Rodgers to me is not the same guy. It's just not. It's not the same guy no more.
Okay.
What else? What's another game? That Case Keenum couldn't put up a touchdown against the Jets, and they won 9-6, and they in the locker room hype. That shit had me like, nigga, please, come on, 9-6 field goals.
That's the second game too this year.
The second game.
No Tubbs.
I'm like, really? And then they're hype. I'm like, come on. I wouldn't. If I was a player, I would have left. I wouldn't even been that hype. I don't catch y'all. I meet y'all on the bus. But Brock Osweiler throwing for 99 yards in 4 quarters is a damn shame. This nigga took Houston blindfolded or by the, and just robbed them. He just robbed them. 99. That shit is unacceptable. 99
This really
yards,
is though.
4 quarters,
That's
$72
bad. That
million.
means he put up 25 yards per
Yeah.
quarter.
Unacceptable, bro. It's unacceptable, man.
Unacceptable. You cannot justify that, and especially against the Jags. Nigga, 99 yards, 72 million. Fuck.
Well, to give credit to all of the defense.
Nah, man, fuck off.
Nah.
I'm not rolling with that one, bro.
That's just a damn.
Yeah, this man has all the talent in the world and still not pulling it off. That is trash. That's absolutely garbage.
That's a damn shame. I'm not even gonna echo your guys' thoughts on the Chiefs and Panthers. That is what it is, and that was it. Bengals is confirmed to me now trash. I give all props to Darion for trying to point that out before the season started.
Well, and this is the reason, like, people just like, oh, you just hate the Bengals. No, it's not because I hate the Bengals. When you sit back and you just look at how the team is and the type of team that beat you, the Hugh Jackson offense with the Muhammad Sanus of the world, and then they lost the other receiver too, that went to
Detroit,
Marvin Jones. So you lose those two big weapons, and that leaves you only with the two running backs that you have, AJ Green and Tyler Eifert. Tyler Eifert was going to be hurt most of the season coming in. And basically their defense is getting old. You still have your best corner, which is Pac-Man Jones. The man's like 34, 35. Like, come on, man. Like, it's time. It's time, man. It's time. You should have been drafting for corners. You should have had another receiver come in there. I don't know why they didn't do nothing like that, but
they did
Marvin Lewis is done.
They did draft, what's his name? Trey Patrick or some shit like that. Kirkpatrick.
Oh yeah, Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, and he's just now proving that he could play in the NFL.
Drake Kirkpatrick, he's nice. I like him.
Yeah.
He's good. But so overall, it was a good week for me, of course. So let's move on. The Cowboys are ranked number 1 in the NFL, the whole NFL, which to me is shocking. I never expected it, but kudos to my team, of course. Dallas Cowboys.
Nobody expected this.
Nobody. I mean, I think they're ranked number 1 because of their 8-game winning streak over teams at the time they played were considered to be good teams. Like, everybody was like, wait till you see they play the Bengals. Wait till they beat the Packers.
Not me.
Wait till they play Philly.
Not me.
Wait till they play.
But now that all those teams, you think about it, most of those teams are bad.
Now, but at the time,
they were good.
So you would still think they were a good team. So that's why everybody kept measuring Dallas. Oh, wait till they get there.
But like, I'm not gonna take nothing away from it. 8-1 is 8-1. You play great. You play great football now. But where would you stack them up with the Seattles of the world or the Patriots of the world, and just those type of teams? Where would you stack them up?
Me, honestly, I was gonna say that too. I would still put Dallas 3rd behind Seattle and Patriots. If Ben Roethlisberger could eat up our fucking defense, imagine what Brady would fucking do to that. And Philly was getting pressure on Dak. Imagine what Seattle defense would try to do to our offense. It's just, I think they would be a good third. I would put them 3rd. Still would put Seattle and Patriots ahead. So, I mean, I was going to ask you guys, what's your thoughts on Dallas being ranked number 1? You agree with it? Or where, if you disagree, where should they be?
Right now, as it stands, they do have the best record. So in a sense that, you look at the teams now and looking back, to the past tense, they are the best team in football right now. You know what I'm saying? Will it hold up? That's the question. I honestly think that the teams like the Patriots in Seattle, those teams there, I think they have a slight edge over them. But record wise, right now, Dallas Cowboys is playing the best football we've seen in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real shit. Like from quarterback, the rookies, gelling together, the team, the offensive line is looking up in Dallas.
And that's the thing too, because you always say you got to give rookies time to gel with other people, and
Yeah.
they seem to gel like right out the back. Um, you really never see. Everybody say Dak and Dez really hasn't been on the same page really, but back shoulder fades and routes like that. Those shits got to be practiced really, but so you won't really see Dak and Dez really connect on that, but otherwise than that, Dak has been playing outside his fucking mind to me. It's just like we hit a gem. Like, what if Jerry Jones really had did that trade and went up for Paxton Lynch? It's just or went and got Connor Cook before Oakland grabbed him up. It's just like, yo, we passed on him 4 times. We're not the only the other teams weren't the only teams. Dallas actually passed on Dak. They drafted two defensive line or three defensive the rookie, the running back Zeke, and then two defensive backs after, and then Dak. So it's just like we lucked out. But Chuck, what's your thoughts on that rank?
I definitely believe the Dallas Cowboys are the best team because they have something that no other team has at the moment. The best offensive line and the best running back in the league, and that makes everything easier for everybody else on the team. You know, ball control offense is key, and seeing Zeke get 31 over and over and over again, I'm like, dudes, I'm like, man, you can't stop him. The offensive line is really outstanding. I do feel like, in my opinion, that Zeke is more important than Dak because a good running game can help anybody. I'm not taking nothing away from Dak. He's standing in there throwing passes or whatever like that, but he's really not getting pressure like that, from like on a consistent basis. He might get pressured 3 or 4 times out the whole game, but he's sitting in that pocket comfortably, just going through his reads. So I think the offensive line is helping him a lot, and also the running game, and it's helping your defense. Even though they got shredded on I don't know, yards wise, and when it kind of points wise too. I think they just had a bad game, but they've been playing out their mind literally like the whole year. I'm actually shocked how good the Dallas front seven really is. Even their back end. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I always said like Dallas will be able to score, but they won't be able to stop anybody, and I was wrong. So I do feel like Seattle is coming up though. I'll put Seattle number 2, and I'll put the Patriots number 3 because I feel like they're missing Jamie Collins. I think that was a terrible trade to send him away. I know he's gonna be a free agent, but you know what? I would have just kept him for this year and tried to go to the Super Bowl because they just don't look the same, and they feel like they're missing like playmakers on their defense because they really don't have any on their defense like that no more. And I think they're going to continue to struggle on defense, because Russell Wilson's out there carving them up. And I told y'all about Curse and Ball. I love the receivers in Seattle, man. Them dudes don't get no pub at all, and they just keep making plays. And that offense is scary, man. That offense, and Russell, he looks healthy now, and it's Seattle's coming, man. Seattle's coming, but I do feel like Dallas it is the best team right now, and I put Seattle, then New England at number 3, and anything after that is pretty much a toss-up because right now it kind of really don't matter, because I think it's either going to be Dallas or Seattle coming out the NFC, and the Packers definitely coming out the AFC. There's nobody in the AFC that's going to beat them.
Right.
There's nobody going to beat them, man. So.
But let me pose this question to you, since you said you think Zeke is more important than Dak. Last year, same O line. We had 1,000-yard rusher in McFadden. Um, I guess the only difference between Zeke and McFadden, Zeke is more explosive, but he still put up 1,000 yards. It took him all
Okay.
season though, and
My point exactly.
Zeke
So that's
in 10.
and if you really think about it, 1,000 yards in the NFL is really not hard to get.
Mm.
It's really not. You average with like 65 yards a game or something like that and get 1,000. It's really not a lot of yards. So, but go ahead though.
With so the only thing that's different this year really is the quarterback, Dak, because last season we had Whedon, you know, granted it's Whedon, and then we had Castle, which only I think he only won. I don't even think he won a game, but I think both of them didn't win a game. Um, so if the only thing that changed was Dak per se, a rookie, wouldn't you think that Dak would be is more important? If you think you don't think we could
No,
probably still win
no.
games?
I'm gonna say yes, and this is the reason why I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes not only because of that, but Dak brings new life to the Cowboys. Yes, you have Ezekiel who's running that thing and doing what he's doing, but I feel like a lot of people can run behind that line. You can have an average back do great things behind that line. All right. So
No.
I feel like with Dak, at least now you have a chance to be you. He's changed that culture around in a way. You know what I'm saying? People might not see it now. There's a reasoning why, you know, right now Tony Romo was like, you know what, this guy, you know, he deserves to be our quarterback because he himself is playing good. It has nothing to do about how well, this certain person doing, this certain person doing. No, I feel like Dak is making this team better, man. He's making them better. Just like Romo was making this team better when he was out there, he was playing. This team was better with Romo. That's the same thing with Dak. You didn't find that.
No,
You didn't find that with those other
I disagree with
quarterbacks.
that. I disagree with that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Let's just say Romo don't get hurt. They're gonna be doing the exact same thing.
I don't think so.
I do. I honestly do. You know, Romo when healthy, go look at his numbers. It's, you know what I'm saying. So, in Romo when he had Murray, that's when they went far in the playoffs. You can't just you can have an average back. Yeah, it sounds good in that, but when you have an explosive back like an AP or anybody like that who could just literally change the game with that offensive.
Zeke is
Well,
not.
I'm not, but I'm not saying. I'm saying he's a game changer though. Because if that was the case, hold on. If that was the case, they wouldn't have drafted him, and they would have went another way. They brought in Alfred Morris. They could have just said, "Oh, yeah, we're gonna keep it." No, they need explosive players everywhere, and that's why they're hard to guard. I'm not taking nothing away from Dak, man. God. But if Dak is running with Alfred Morris instead of Ezekiel Elliott, it's not going to be the same. It might be the same. It's not going to be the same.
It might be the same.
It's not.
You might not have as many wins, but I think the production of the offense probably might be the same, man.
I don't think so. I mean, I think you're discounting what really Zeke is actually doing to the offense, man. You know. They're not. I'm like.
What is Dak doing to the off? What is Dak doing to the office right now?
He's playing,
and he's not. He's being a leader. Like the way he talks. Like I don't. You guys wouldn't watch.
He has so much confidence and poise.
Yeah, I watch his press conference every time the boy talk. It's just like
I know, but I knew. I said when me and Darion was doing our little thing, man. I said. Dak Prescott is a viable option. I already knew what he could do. He only dropped because of the off-field issues. Yeah. That's the reason he dropped.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. So I'm not surprised on what he's doing, but I'm saying when you have a beast running game, You know what I'm saying? And you could come in and everything is not on you. It's not on him.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm trying to say. The same thing can be said about the offensive line. That offensive line is helping Zeke out a lot. He could be Todd Gurley right now, but he's not.
I mean, but you need, but that doesn't make you
people.
need.
Everybody needs something.
But I'm saying though, when a quarterback has a good running game, especially as a rookie, the pressure is not on them.
So he
could come in and play the way he's playing now because he know I have somebody back there I could depend on.
He couldn't have done this with a healthy Darren McFadden.
Hell no.
I think so.
No. Hell no, bro. Man, Darren McFadden barely got a G. Zeke got a G right now. What's like 10 touchdowns, bro? Like you're discounting what this guy is doing, bro. I'm telling you.
Discounting how many people paid attention to Darren McFadden last year because they knew that the Cowboys had no quarterback, no option at quarterback.
Bro, if Zeke was there last year, the Cowboys been in a better place.
No.
Yes.
No. They
had the same line.
They would have been saying,
nah, man. Nope.
Ain't nothing was going to do to help that, man. They didn't have no quarterback.
Man.
When it's all said and done, it all has to do with the quarterback. The reasoning why they're not good is because what? Tony Romo was not in. You put Dak in there, and guess what? He took off that production and doing what he's doing now with it.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
So if
they don't have Zeke, bro, they're not doing this. Facts.
With a healthy Tony Romo,
they're doing the exact same thing.
No. With a healthy Tony Romo last year, they would have been good. Facts are wrong. Facts or fiction?
Facts.
And Zeke?
Facts.
No, last year without
without Tony Romo, they're a bad team.
Nah, I don't look what. I think if they had Zeke last year, I think they lost a lot of close games too, though. So it's not like they was getting thrashed.
That's what I'm trying to say. You're
know what I'm saying? My point exactly. If you're one dimensional, then what are you gonna do?
But that's
it's kind of common sense.
You would have been one dimensional without Tony Romo.
I don't think so. I think the running game, bro, would have helped either Castle. Whedon is trash, but I think.
What do you mean they weren't going to be one dimensional? Last year, who was throwing up the ball?
Oh, Whedon, your boy.
Okay. There is no questioning that would have been a one-dimensional team. They would have been a running team trying to run the ball, feed the ball to Zeke. And just like Todd Gurley is a one-dimensional team out there in LA now. Come on, they would have been a one-dimensional team. It would have been the same.
It's different though. No, it's different. You know why? I'll tell you. You know why Todd Gurley can't get off, man?
Everything.
It does. I'll give you that. But at the same time, though, a running back helps a quarterback too. It helps him.
No. You're right.
Because they don't have nothing, man.
But that's
if you look at the Rams, they got no damn talent.
That's what
I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you is, yes, they're a good team because of all the pieces that they have, but without that quarterback. Because if they would have put in Kellen Clemens this time, guess what? They would not be doing the same thing.
We wouldn't be the same record with Kellen.
It would not be the same thing. There is nothing that you guys.
Like I said, you don't know that, man.
I know that.
You don't know that.
I know.
So you mean to tell me that? No. So I'm asking you something. So 2 years ago when they had Murray, who was just tearing everybody up, they couldn't put. You could have put anybody back there, bro. Yes, you could.
They put McFadden back there.
No, I'm talking about in quarterback.
No, I'm talking about QB. That year when y'all had Romo, Dez, and Romo. And Murray going off.
If Romo would have got hurt,
they would not have been able that year, bro. So Dez, Terrence Williams, Bailey, Whitney. Bro, stop it. Y'all acting like the Dallas Cowboys ain't got no damn talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't run the ball like that last year.
No.
But I'm saying they couldn't really run the ball last year with the offensive line. He had barely had 1,000 yards. That's not good anymore.
They need a quarterback to do what they do.
People are afraid of Romo throwing the ball, and then you add Murray. Nobody was afraid of Whedon and Castle throwing.
Nobody is afraid. If Whedon and Castle come out there and try to play, bruh, right now, do you think this team will be anywhere to where they are right now, sitting at 8-1 at the top of their division and top of the NFL? Let me know.
Chuck?
Say that again. My bad. I was looking at something. What'd you say? One more time.
Would you, in all honesty, just think that with Kelly Clemens, Brandon Whedon, Matt Castle, that the Cowboys, without any of those and no Tony Romo, that they will be sitting at 8-1 at the top of the division in the NFL?
Bro, nobody thought they was gonna be 8-1 this year.
No. Listen. The reasoning why people didn't think that is because of the quarterback.
So it's just because of the QB, man. All right.
The reason why people thought that was because Tony Romo was hurt.
All right, man.
I mean, honestly, for
everybody knew Dak was gonna come in and play good. I mean, not Dak, but Zeke.
Everybody
knew that.
Play good. Zeke, they thought they were going to play good because of that line, but they didn't think they were going to be winners like that without a Tony Romo.
But you gotta think, but it's not just one guy, man. You trying to make? No, it's not.
That guy is important though.
That one guy is the face of your franchise. That's like you saying y'all can win without Jameis Winston and just throw Mike Glennon in there.
Bro, we don't have the same. We don't have the same offense as Dallas though. You can't compare. You put Dak behind our line and give him the same. He's not doing that. That's what I'm saying.
They had the same offensive line last year, right?
Who?
Dallas Cowboys. They had the same offensive line last year.
Yeah, with a Mickey on the running game, and Dez was hurt a lot of the year.
The running game wasn't that mediocre like you think.
It was mediocre, bro. Stop talking about you talking about a thought. Keep. This is not like 1999 where 1,000 yards is good, bro. I'm sorry, it's not.
All right.
It is what it is, man.
All right, so one like Zeke, one other that. Moving on, Tony Romo. Just keep it with the Dallas Cowboys theme going.
God, I'm about to throw up.
Tony Romo had a speech earlier tonight. He came out and basically passed the torch over to Dak. Along the lines of saying that he has earned the starting job. My question to you guys, do you hate it or love it that he put the team first?
Man, shut that shit up. He openly announcing his retirement right now.
He's not retiring.
Dak, you can have it, basically.
Retire, bro.
Yeah, all right. This is a retirement thing.
As a concession.
You don't sit no press conference of no starting quarterback.
He didn't answer questions. He just
he did. That's what I'm trying to say. He's making an announcement. And guess what?
The shit to end.
Huh?
To quit all the distractions and all that.
Man, it ain't no quit no distraction. It's because the man's openly retiring now.
It's not. Why would he retire? It doesn't make any sense.
Okay. He's done.
He's not done.
And Dallas is done.
He's done.
He's done in Dallas. He's
done.
So
he's one more hit away from being actually done.
That's everybody, though. Anybody.
No.
Yes.
Him, he's done. Okay. All right. He's done. Everybody's not no Tony Romo, okay? Everybody's not Tony Romo. Tony Romo barely got hit in that preseason game. And guess what? He came out with a back injury. Okay? He's one hit away to being done.
So, so did you hate it that he did that? Or love it?
Man, I just felt like it's a cop out, man. You know your job is lost, so you want to give the young rookie some confidence. That's basically what it is.
So you love
it. Give me your team confidence. Yeah, it was okay.
Chuck, what you thought?
I mean, it was like I said. I don't really think it was that big of a deal. It's just kind of like you're gonna get fired. You're just kind of waiting for them to bring you in the office. To me, it was inevitable. He knew he wasn't getting his job back. And like I said, it is what it is. I'm not gonna give him, a clap on a pat on the back for saying the obvious. He's just stating the obvious. You know,
Yeah, but people
because him, if he say anything else, bro, then you're just bringing more drama to the team. What's the point? Y'all winning? You could just sit back and really relax. You'll be the backup. You know, in football, anybody can get hurt. We all know that. You know, it takes one hit.
Yeah, he hasn't said
you're
anything
done.
since the injury. That's the thing. And every day you see they talk about, oh, why doesn't Jerry just make Dak the starter? Oh, why doesn't when is Dak gonna lose his starting job? If he plays bad this game, then next week is Tony Romo's. All that shit is building up.
He got Bledsoe, man. That's just what it is, man.
But at least he knew where it came. Like, at least it would be him to understand,
man, bro.
That transition.
He knew this, though.
I'm sure this. There's been many clips catching him saying that this is Dak's time, or that was a hell of a game, and even in the locker room saying, like, yo, that's the man, Dak is the man. There's been many, but nobody's talking about that. They're going to talk about, oh, why doesn't they officially announce it like they have to?
They don't need to.
That's my
point. It's pretty much like, if you can't read between the lines, then that's on you. That's your fault, man.
But I'm saying, just because Romo isn't talking, they're assuming what they're saying. So to kill all that, he just came out. I mean, I personally loved it. It made me more of a fan of Romo for doing that, because I talked to my wife, was like, yo, what was that? Because she was watching it while I was watching it, and then she was like, oh, yeah, he did that, and she was like, I know you wouldn't have did it. And I was like, hell no, I wouldn't have did it. So, you know, I mean, I felt like that was big of him to do. But let's talk about, from one quarterback to another. Let's talk about Jared Goff. It looks like his time in LA is going to start this Sunday against the Dolphins. What's your guys' expectations for him? Do you see him having a game?
It's going to be trash. Next question, man. Facts. It's going to be. It's not going to be good, man. If you can't start with Case Keenum, bro, I'm sorry. You know, he's supposed to be the number one guy.
Nah, we gotta wait. It's a wait and see type of thing, man. Who knows? You know, some of these quarterbacks are good, some of these quarterbacks aren't. It's looking like if you're waiting until week 10 to start, when your team's like, oh, are we out of the playoffs yet? Okay, now we are. Okay, you can start.
That lets me know you're trash.
That just let me further know that they don't even trust in you like that, bro.
Damn.
That's facts, though.
So, I mean, all right. So you think he's having a bad game, like a really bad game?
Oh yeah. I don't think it's gonna be really bad, but it's gonna be bad though.
I mean, if you look at it though, like I know it's just he never looked comfortable in the preseason, like never.
Ever. You
know, I'm like, it seemed like everything was just moving like too fast for him. Mm-hmm. You know, and but like I said, you know, you never know. We haven't really seen him since the preseason, so
yeah, we'll see.
You know, I'll give him a shot, but I'm not expecting much.
He'll be straight. But we'll see. We'll have to see. It's a way.
I mean, that defensive line in Miami ain't no joke though. So we go see.
Yeah, we gonna see.
We go see. You know what I'm saying?
They are currently 4-5 and third in the NFC West.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you want to call it.
That's what it is.
You had it right. There's only one good team in that division.
And Case Keenum, his stats so far is 9 touchdowns, 11 ints, and 2,100 yards.
So those are like Flacco numbers. Okay.
You said 9 touchdowns?
9 touchdowns, 11 ints.
Damn.
Yeah, and he couldn't even get one.
Looking like Bridgewater, bro.
Out there looking like Flacco.
Flacco is so trash, bro. My God.
Next topic.
All right, so
yeah, I bet.
Let's get into the NBA. So let me see. All right, yeah, let's address what most Celtic fans would love to happen, and that's Klay Thompson, one half of the Splash Brothers. Trade rumors. Boston's legend, Brian Scalabrine. Right, Chuck? That's your Boston legend?
Man, stop, bro. Stop. White Mamba.
Yeah, he's definitely a legend over there.
Yeah, legend, man.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. All right.
He said there's a potential deal that would send Clay to the Celtics for Jay Crowder, Avery Bradley, and the Brooklyn Nets first round pick, which is owned by Boston. Golden State would then send that pick to Philly for Nerlens Noel. What's your guys' thoughts on that possible trade rumor?
I think it's a bad. It was gonna be a bad trade regardless. That you just can't get what you're gonna get for Clay. No matter who y'all were trying to trade, who was trying to trade for him, it just wasn't gonna be a good trade or anything like that. I think it's total bullshit though, because once you knew the Celtics, you knew they trying to dream and stuff like that. So you know how that goes.
Chuck?
It's a stupid trade. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, all right.
It's just a dumb trade. That's basically what it is.
No, it's a dumb trade because why would you deplete your team? I know they need depth, and them getting Bradley and Crowder is actually good. I don't think that's really good for us. I like Klay Thompson, but we're still not gonna beat the Cavs, so it really doesn't matter.
This is what I'm saying though. I don't even know why the Celtics are even in this deal. Okay, if you're gonna trade for a first rounder, okay, and trade Klay Thompson for a first rounder, that's essentially what you're doing, because Jay Crowder and Avery Bradley, they're okay players. They're really C- players, C+ players.
Whoa, chill. Hell no.
Yeah,
What?
they're like C- C+ players.
Bro,
not that good.
Avery Bradley's a first team all defender.
Right,
what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Right,
You ain't no fucking C+
you see, look at
player.
this, the Celtics player right here. So he gonna overrate
No, man,
these guys.
I never said nothing about Jay Crowder, but don't
I'm
call
just
Avery
saying.
Bradley a fucking C- player. Bro.
No. I said a C- and a C+ player.
He ain't no fucking C+ player
He's a
either,
C++.
nigga.
He may be a C+ player. All right, whatever. C+.
Anyway, go ahead.
He's not that good.
He's a B+ player.
So you're essentially trading for an A+ player and trading the first round pick, right? That's a good trade for Boston. It's not a good trade for a team that needs a big. So why would you even trade Klay Thompson and not get a big back? Why trade your first round pick, which is a highly touted first round pick? Because guess what? It's probably going to be in the first 5 picks in the draft. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you mortgage right now for a future pick and then try to send the pick to Philly for Nerlens Noel? That doesn't make any sense to me at all, because one thing that you're going to do is you might as well just trade, Clay for DeMarcus Cousins or do something that way.
Yeah.
You don't try to make something happen. You want to try to win right now. You got to make for right now players, not for future players. And guess what? We're just going to have scattered players around when you know that you need big men right now. I don't understand it at all. That trade, I think, was horseshit from the beginning.
Yeah, it didn't sound good. It didn't really make any sense, you know what I'm saying? But it would have been nice. Like I said, I'd rather let's just keep the pick anyway and just go from there, because like I said, we're not gonna beat the Cavs, so it doesn't really matter. And you bringing in Klay Thompson, is not gonna make it better, in my opinion. We'll still lose. Just the Cavs are just a better team. So like I wouldn't do that. I'll keep Avery Bradley, and keep that backcourt intact, man. Because it would be an upgrade, of course, for Klay Thompson, but it's still not enough. It's just not enough. It's not enough. So it is what it is.
Clippers are 10-1. That's crazy.
Hey, the Brooklyn Nets won 4 games, so they're gonna be up in that higher level anyway. So that pick's not even gonna matter.
What you mean it's not gonna matter?
It's not really even gonna matter. It's gonna be what, top 10, top 15? Like I don't think it's gonna be in the top 5 based off of their schedule, based off of how they're winning right now. They won 4 games.
It's
the other teams like the Pelicans, and then the Sixers.
The Pelicans got. Bro, you talking about? It's not even a month in the season.
All right, you're right.
What are you talking about, bro?
I give it to you. It's not a month in the season, okay?
Right. it's almost. Before we get into our picks for NFL, anything else you guys want to add for NBA or NFL?
Not
Nah,
at
we
all.
good, man.
Sixers got their first win. That's about
Oh,
it.
true. Let's make that a note. They finally got their first win.
Shout out to Indiana Pacers for giving us our first win. You know what I'm saying? We know we out there, Joel Embiid. You feel me?
Terrible, bro.
Oh, man. That's a good start. 10 years.
Hey, the Celtics gave the Pelicans their second win. So
I don't want to talk about that, man. Trash ass.
Beat the Celtics live.
I don't care about basketball until February, man. So fuck it.
Hey, our season will be over by then anyway. Shit.
There you go. Bucks going to the playoffs in Madden, Madden. Yeah.
All right, so this what I had. All right, so let's make our picks. We're gonna start with the Thursday night game, Saints and Panthers.
I'm gonna go Saints.
Yo. All right, man. All right. Jeez, this one's a hard one, bro. Because the Saints they just took a bad L, man. I'm going with Cam. This time, man. Let's go, Cam. All right, Panthers first game.
Chuck went with the Saints, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This is tough. I mean, Saints did lose a bad one, and can't.
So did the Panthers.
I know.
So they let somebody come back on their ass too. Damn. It's tough.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Saints. I think Drew Brees is. I don't think Cam could come back right now. I don't see it. We got the Steelers and the Browns.
You know
Go
what?
ahead, Darren. Pick the Browns. Here we go. Look at this.
You know what? When you think about it, now this playing, the Steelers gonna win this shit.
Steelers are gonna kill the Browns, man.
Steelers gonna win this, man.
We got the big game, Ravens and boys.
I love this game, man. Our defense is going to be ready for this game. I cannot wait. The Cowboys finally facing a real team. People, shout out to everybody in America.
5-4,
facing a real team. Okay. All right. Now I got my Ravens in this one though.
I'm actually gonna take. Where's the game at?
It's in Texas.
Oh, y'all losing that game. That's hell. I'm going with the Cowboys.
You already know who I'm going with.
Yeah.
So we got the Jags and the Lions.
Man,
Lions gonna win this one. Lions gonna win that one. I don't think it's hard at all.
I just feel like Bortles is gonna have one of those games.
Oh,
man.
stop it, Chuck.
I'm gonna go Lions, bro. I'm going Lions. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
I'm gonna have one of those games. Oh, fuck. What game? Which game?
You're gonna have one of those games, man.
Yeah, you got the next game is Titans and the Colts.
Titans.
I actually like the Colts in this game.
Titans, Colts. Yeah, I like the Colts too. Coming off that. We got Buffalo and Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals.
Bills.
I'm gonna go Bills.
Yeah, I'm going with Bills. Couldn't do it. They disappointed me last week. Bucks and Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Man, where's the game at?
Chiefs.
Oh Lord, we do play better on the road. I'm about to go Chiefs, man. That's a tough game.
Yeah, I'm going with Chiefs. I don't think nobody's really gonna beat them like that. Bears and the Giants.
Giants.
I'm forced to pick them. God damn it.
Yup. You have to.
I just forced. You got the Cardinals and the Vikings.
Cards.
I'm gonna go Vikings.
I say the Vikings go on a 5-game losing streak. Cards. Damn, you picked No, Chuck
Cards.
picked Vikings.
Chuck picked Vikings. Yep.
You got the 4:00 game.
Dolphins. You ain't gotta say it.
So you got Dolphins or Rams?
I mean, I'm picking the Dolphins, man.
That's it. The next one you ain't gotta say either, cuz. I think we all picking this one.
Yeah, I don't even got Patriots and the 49ers.
Pats.
This might be an actually fucking blowout. This might be a blowout. You got the Eagles and the Seahawks.
Hawks.
I'm gonna go Eagles.
Whoa, that's bold.
Very bold.
Darion with Hawks. I'm going with the Hawks. 8:00 game. Packers and the Skins.
Hey, bro, why are we back to trash ass national televised games when
you said Packers and the Steelers, man? Nobody gonna watch that.
Packers and Redskins.
Oh, Redskins, man. That's gonna be a good game.
Man, shit.
You like that?
No, it's
you like that?
Packers.
Ooh, yeah, I like Kurt Ball. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. Skiz is balling, bro.
Man, this man, the Packers. Okay, this is when they gonna right the ship right here.
Nah, man, they gonna lose another. They about to lose another game.
Yeah, I did.
They about to take another L, bro. Packers are done.
Chuck, you went with the Skins, right?
Yep.
These are trash ass games. These national televised games. These are trash.
Wait, Monday
I think
night.
that's gonna be a good game.
Monday night, Raiders, Texans.
And to see trash ass games on Monday night, trash ass games on Sunday night. I'm going Raiders though.
You know what, man?
Uh-oh. You going with Mr. 99?
Actually,
I'm going with 99, bro. I think the Texans are gonna win this game.
I think Texas is gonna win that game. My fault. I'm going Texans.
Y'all actually think the Texans are gonna win that game?
I just thought about it. This may be a trap game, and I'm thinking the Texans.
Oh man, stop with the trap game. You've been wrong on those all year long. I have not picked the trap. You fell into a trap picking trap games, bro. Just stop, bro.
All right.
Nobody want to hear about no trap game, bro. I just think that the Texas defense is going to nullify their offense a little bit.
I'm going.
I think Lamar Miller about to get off, man. I think he about to get off this game.
Yeah, they lost your mind. I can't side with Mr. 99 ever, especially after that performance. But yeah, we got our picks. We talked about a lot of stuff. And this that time when we be out of the show. You guys got anything y'all want to add?
No, man. I want to thank everybody for showing up. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys, Ravens, number one offense, number one defense, facing off against each other.
Oh,
it should be a good amount.
It's gonna be a blowout, actually.
Look at this man, Chuck. He always hate it. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, man, it should be a good game. The number one offense versus the number one defense, and it should be a good game. That's it.
You remember what the last time we faced the number one Russian defense?
No, I don't remember what happened. Who's the number one Russian defense?
Packers.
The Packers?
At that time.
They was.
They're not us. Okay.
Zeke about to eat y'all alive, bro. I can't wait, man. It's gonna be so funny.
They're not us. I just want to let y'all know that, you know what I'm saying, we do stop the run in Baltimore. They don't run on us often. They throw on us a lot. They don't run on us though.
So did 8 other teams said that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Drake fell in this.
My bad.
He fell in this stuff, man.
All right, so time out. The Bears, the Eagles.
Eagles are not a bad team though.
Yeah, great.
No. I'm just thinking to myself, the defense is just defense total. The Bears. The Eagles. what good defense would you say you played? Steelers?
The Eagles shut
defense?
down Atlanta to 13 points.
No, I don't want to hear about what they did, what this did, what they did, what this did. I'm talking about personnel, what defenses you think is good and what defenses you think is not. And the stats prove that some of these defenses are terrible on the worst end of the run defense category and pass defense category. Some of these are the worst defenses in the league right now.
I mean, at the time we played them, that's my whole thing. The time we played them, they're good teams. I mean, I would think the Packers.
God damn, the Packers
were a good defense.
You see what the Packers just allowed with them, Murray?
At the time we played
I know at the time. I know what you're saying. But I'm saying, like, when they face a good running back, you saw what happened to them, though, right?
I mean, the teams that they played, they were the number one ranked rush defense. I'm saying.
He's no longer, people, ladies and gentlemen, he's no longer enjoying the season. This man is in full throttle, okay? All right? Man is in full throttle, man. All right?
Hey, man. If we run all over y'all, you better blame them other teams for getting.
You know what? Zeke. You know what? If I'm guaranteeing you, if you run all over me, I'm gonna come in here and I'm going to be hot, and I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna sit in the podcast, and I'm gonna just let you just gloat all you want about your damn running and all of that. Okay? That's if y'all run on us like that. Okay? If y'all beat us, y'all beat us. I don't care.
What's that? What do you consider run all over you?
I'm saying like 100 yards, 120 yards,
just 100.
That's running all over you. 100 yards, yeah, 100 yards.
He getting the 100, bro.
100 yards.
I'm calling that now.
100 yards.
All right, let me write that down. I gotta make a note of that because I'm damn sure ain't gonna let you forget it.
No. I hope you don't. But you know, it's in reverse now. When I tell you now, it's in reverse too, though.
Okay.
So be prepared now when I come in here next Tuesday night. Okay, and I'm telling you about your damn team. You're gonna see, okay? Because a lot of people do doubt us, and I love it. I love it.
I might doubt y'all. They state facts, man.
Oh no. You doubt, but we absolutely love it when you do.
All right.
It's been a good podcast, though.
Yeah, this is fun. This is a fun one. This is a fun one.
Damn sure made note of that. And on that note, we out.
Man. All right.
Yep.
Later.